Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode number, was it 597? Got my phone here, nothing going on. It's late though. I like to record late because I'm a piece of shit. What I do today? Really nothing. Slept. I overslept past my doctor's appointment, which sucked. Fucking, I stayed up last night playing the quarry. I beat it. I got a decent ending. It was fun. It was a fun game. I don't know if I want to like replay it because I got like a good ending. Everyone survived, but I stayed up till like 5:30 in the morning, and then I forgot I had a doctor's appointment at like 9:30 in the morning, and I missed that. But luckily, like my doctor's like, "Oh no, we can reschedule it next week." I'm like, thank God, and I don't think he's gonna charge me the fucking missed appointment fee, which I don't understand. Like so if I made it to my appointment, you would charge me, let's say, the copay, right, $10, right? But if I missed my appointment, or like I ended up not showing up, I would get $100 late fee, but you would still get the copay. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like I understand if you would still charge you for the copay because I missed, but not a $100 completely cancellation fee. That doesn't make sense to me. Unless it's an insurance thing, but I still think it's a bullshit because I feel like the insurance still pays them. And you didn't have to fucking see me, like fucking bastards. But whatever. I need to get a new doctor anyways because my doctor's real. I feel like I've exercised well, not exercised actually, literally. I'm fat, but exercised all like options with him. You know what I mean? Uh, but it's just hard to like go to another doctor. I don't know. I'm scared to change. I'm scared to change. Make America great again. I don't know. I'm doing the Trump voice, but let's check out the news here. There's a bunch of news here. Um, Speaking of mental health, which I was just talking about, Miss USA 2003 announces she's resigning from title for her mental health. This may come as a large shock. Miss USA 2023 is stepping away from the crown. She's resigning from the coveted title to focus on her mental health. I realize this may come as a large shock to many. Never compromise your physical and mental well being. She then thanked those for her unwavering support. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of pressure in being Miss USA, like, but that's the whole point of like the position, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really, that's like saying that's like saying, I want to be a firefighter, and then like, going through everything, joining the force, becoming a firefighter, and then you're like, I'm gonna leave the force. I'm scared of fire. You know what I mean? Like fire's too hot for me. And it's like, well, you already knew it was gonna be like a lot of work. You knew you were gonna be representing a whole country, and then now you're resigning because of mental health. No, I get it. Like, I'm not against taking a break from mental health. I do understand that completely. I've had it. I've broken down, all that stuff. Sure hate to break down here. Nothing in the highway in the rearview mirror. Down the middle of the road, and John keeps on going. God help me take me move somehow. Like a little bit about a friend around. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure it takes a lot to be Miss USA. There's a lot of responsibilities, but that's kind of what you get. That's the sign up. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Good luck to her and whoever will take her position. At least we're already in 2024, so they'll crown someone new, right? Moving here on the list, Superman first look. David Corenswet suits up as iconic superhero. A new photo. Get ready. So David Cornston, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Holt star in the upcoming Superman. And if you're not seeing the picture here, they tweeted out a picture from Warner Brothers of Superman in his suit, and there's like shit going down in the background. I don't know if it's Brainiac, I don't know if it's Starro, something like that, but I mean, he doesn't look bad. I don't know why people. Of course, people are gonna like criticize everything, but it doesn't look bad. But I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't think Superman is a good character to write at all. Like he's just boring. I feel the only way you could write a good Superman story is if he's like a villain, like Injustice, like Homelander. You know, where Superman is like a dictator or an overpowered godlike superhuman. You know, him as a good guy, it's just too it's boring. You know, he's just too overpowered, and we just keep the same stories. Not that there haven't been good super man movies, you know, like the one with Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor was good, or Brandon Roth as Superman. The older ones with Christopher Reeves, some of them were pretty good. So it can be done. It's just he's just a boring character, you know. I think so. That's just my opinion, though. But we'll see how they handle. James Gunn handles the DCU or whatever they're calling it now. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's already like the superhero genre is getting really sucked dry. You know, so hopefully he reinvigorates it or keeps it going. Right? Who knows? We'll see. Speaking of other news here, what do we have? Oh, here's some more celebrity news. Vin Diesel Riddick Furia begins production in August in Europe. And there's Vin Diesel. Look at him. He's looking cool. He's looking like a chubby little pit bull. Rocket Science announced Monday that Riddick Furia will begin production August 26th. Vin Diesel returns in the fourth film in the series. Um, the only thing I know about Riddick, the Chronicles of Riddick, is that he can see in the dark. Right, that's like his power. He's he's like a fucking what, like a raccoon or something. You know, he could see in the dark. And I know, uh, what was the deal by the studio that I don't know if it's a rumor that Vin Diesel didn't want to show up in Tokyo Drift or one of the Fast and Furious spin-offs, and they were like, "Oh, will you do it for the X amount of money?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, "You know what? I'll do it for free. Just give me the rights to Riddick, or let me buy the rights to Riddick, so I can make movies." And they just sold him or gave him the rights to the Riddick movies, so he can use the Riddick and make Riddick movies. I guess he just really likes Riddick. And I hear the video game is even pretty decent. The movies I hear are okay. I've yet to see them. I'm just not a big Vin Diesel fan. His voice reminds me too much of my mom, like like a woman trying to sound like a man, you know? And my mom's like that too. She's got that real raspy smoker's voice. Every time I hear him, he kind of just reminds me of my mom's voice. So I'm not a big Vin Diesel fan. Nothing against him. It's just the circumstances of him being who he is what bugs me the most. Speaking of deep voices, though, and women, Elizabeth Holmes sees more months trimmed from prison release date. And if you know anything about Elizabeth Holmes, it says here imprisoned Silicon Valley CEO Elizabeth Holmes has shaved more months from her initial 11-year plus sentence for wire fraud and conspiracy, federal records show, and is due to release 2 years earlier than expected. She's has a current release date of August 16th, 2032, from a women's prison in Bryan, Texas. And yeah, if you don't know anything about her, you should check out the documentaries on her about her blood testing startup. Here it says called Theranos, where she promised a lot of things. They were going to be in like all the Walgreens and stuff, and they were supposedly a very uninvasive device that could like sample a little bit of blood and tell you what diseases you have and how sick you are and this and that with like a small amount of blood. And when what she did promise under delivered or didn't deliver it accurately, and was basically her stealing money from people with the investors and this and that. And it's very interesting. It really is. and the fact that like she could do a grift like this, I don't know, it's amazing, like how she could grift people out of like literally billions of dollars. And then of course what she's getting, where she's only going to be in prison for what, 11 years or 10 years or something. That's nothing for what she's doing. There are people that I just read about, that kid who beat up that teacher cuz she took his Nintendo Switch, might get like 30 years in prison for that. And this chick stole billions of dollars and is going to get like 10 years. So it's kind of weird, the prison system. Try to build a prison, try to build a prison, try to build a prison for you and me. Ooh, baby, you and me. Oh, oh. But I kind of like her deep voice. I know there are videos of her with her regular voice out there, but I do like her deep voice, and she kind of goes for that Steve Jobs gray sweater turtleneck type look all the time. And I'd bang her. She's a bangable chick, I think, even though she's in her 40s right now. Like, I mean, how old am I? I'm 36, 37. I'm already gonna be in my 40s. Shit, yeah, hell yeah, I'd bang her. Fuck yeah, I'd bang Elizabeth Holmes. Fuck yeah. Thinking about it now, like hell yeah. Lastly, here on the news, we're going into sports. Spurs Victor Wembanyama named NBA Rookie of the Year after record-setting season. He had a great Rookie of the Year. Let's see, at least 21.4 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 3.6 blocks, and 1.2 steals per game. That's pretty rowdy statistics. That's at least what, a double double, right? Because he's getting double digits here, and then to have the blocks and at least one super, pretty amazing rookie year. I know. I love the Spurs. I'm from San Antonio, so I do love them. I was here during the times where they did win like the championship, and they were back and forth with, was it like the Miami Heat, I think, and it was just fun. It was great times. Uh, I know he was kind of criticized for being a real skinny, lanky athlete, and people are like, "Nah, you need big built dudes, kind of like Zion Williamson. Those real like big brick house of a dude, and this one's like a lanky, skinny guy." But obviously, he's exceeding expectations by winning Rookie of the Year, and I just think about how he's probably making like millions of dollars his first year or whatever, and I'm here again with my $5 off coupon every Saturday at the Dollar General, just to buy my iced coffee and some peanut butter M&Ms. I bought some cereal the other day, cinnamon toast crunch, but like what kind was it? It was a special flavored one. Like French toast cinnamon toast crunch or something. And it's all right. I should have gotten regular cinnamon toast crunch, but I thought it was on sale. Like it had, oh, 2 for $5, so you're getting it for 2.50. I just bought one because I don't need 2 boxes of cereal. And when I got to the checkout line, it ended up being regular price, and I was like, "Fuck!" But whatever, that's fine. I should have just bought the regular fucking cinnamon toast crunch, or I should have bought the frosted flakes like I was initially gonna do, because frosted flakes are fucking good. And even I've been on this kick. I love peanut butter. Reese's Puffs is fucking good. Captain Crunch, the peanut butter Captain Crunch is fucking good. I think I'll get that like next time, or maybe Cocoa Puffs. Man, I haven't had Cocoa Puffs in forever. Man, Fruity Pebbles are fucking good too. There's so much good cereal. Like cereal's just so fucking good, and I don't know. Everything's good. Even Raisin Bran is like low key Riz, and it's Raisin Bran's fucking good too. The only thing I don't like is I don't like Smacks. Golden Grams is good. I don't like cornflakes because they're just plain Cheerios are okay if you add sugar to them. I would add shit ton of sugar to Cheerios and frosted mini wheats or frosted wheats or they're okay. I have to be in the mood for that shit. I'm not. That's like if I got it for free, I would eat it, but that's not my my pick. I would go for anything peanut butter, anything cinnamon, anything frosted, especially frosted flakes. Those shits are great. And fruity pebbles, cocoa puffs. Man, I'm gonna go rowdy on some cereal this week when I go buy some. I need to buy another carton of milk then, but I'm gonna go crazy on fucking cereal just because I'm like really fucking craving that shit. But let me know what you think about cereal in the comments. This is the cereal tier list. Oh, thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. Anywhere podcast available, just search That's All Funny. Listen to the podcast I do with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. We talk about wrestling. It's fun. That's All Kayfabe available anywhere podcast available. Just search That's All Kayfabe. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola for video versions of this podcast, that podcast, all the other videos I do, as well as a live show I do with the wonderful mint salad called Tits and Areolas. There should be one today. We do them Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about a movie we watched and play a little game. It's fun. She's beautiful. I'm a piece of shit. It works out. It's great. If you want to help support the show anymore, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything: early episodes, bonus episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes. If you want to hit me up for some merch, hit me up at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter and Instagram. Where my link tree, find a link tree, Funky Eskimo. If you want to commission some art from a great artist, check out at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram and Twitter. I want to thank you for listening. Thank you, my Patreon subscribers. Like, subscribe, share.